Ron Shank's web development, and I'm going to start being live every day so that you can become intimately familiar with myself. Why? Because people work with companies that they trust and know and can relate to. Type yes in the comments if you agree with that. I hope you're doing fine today. Let me check here on my other screen if I am indeed live. It's always good to double check these things because, as you know, there's always something that can go wrong. So let me see. Just checking on LinkedIn. It's not live yet. Oh, there we go. There it is. So I'm going to open that here so I can see your comments. What I want to talk about today is this weird idea that keeps bugging me when you call a hotline or you want to give your business to a company and then you get that lame excuse that because of the pandemic there is a shortage of people that can handle your customer support requests. Now, that might have been a good excuse or a good reason for delayed customer support during the first, let's say, 3 to 4 months of the pandemic. But we are way in. To me, there is no reason at all anymore to tell your customers, to tell the world that you are not set up to take care of clients anymore because of the pandemic. You know, if after more than 2 years you haven't figured out how to take care of the very people that are trying to give you business, then there's really a problem. Type yes if you agree with that. If anything, with people working remote and with all the customer support really being on telephones and chat support lines, if anything, you would think that there is an increased way, an increased ability of being able to communicate virtually with your clients and prospects. Don't you agree? By the way, in 2022, more than 80% of people will conceive of a business as an all digital space. Okay, so you have to be sure that the digital experience, the virtual, the online experience that you are offering your clients is on point. If that is not the case, don't expect anyone to give you their business, especially not if you are giving poor customer support and if you use that lousy excuse that there's longer delays because of the pandemic. That to me is no more an acceptable thing to say. What do you think? I'm interested in your opinion. Are you still facing that often? And do you really buy it? Setting the right expectation, an honest expectation, is one of the most important components of building a successful relationship between you and your customers. It is okay. So picture any type of relationship. If there is a problem or if there's something that you can expect or not expect, what do you care about most? Honesty, right? You just want to know the truth. You want to know what to expect, why, and then you want to be able to depend on the person for that to be actually true. So a few very basic things that you can learn from that and implement in your business and also in how you treat your customer support is that you state the facts as they are and that you set the right expectations and that when you promise something, you actually meet what you promise. You meet the expectation that you have set. Okay, so for example, if someone reaches out to get a quote or to get a call back. You don't have to jump on it right away, but you should have a system in place that tells your prospect, okay, I have received your request and I or we will be reaching out to you at the latest by Friday, end of day, for example. That goes also for proposals. If someone asks you for a quote, you should be able to tell them, okay, I'll look at your information and by the end of the week you'll have a response from me. It's very important. It is the initial getting to know each other, and you got to set the stage right. So once you have set the expectation, then you also have to meet it. It's very basic because it shows your trustworthiness. And trustworthiness really is a key component of the decision-making process, whether someone wants to work with you or not. It's how I built Shanks to a successful company, by showing people that I'm trustworthy. I'm always accessible. We are always accessible. As a company grows, you can no longer give everyone your personal cell phone, which is something that I had done in the past, but you can make sure that your channels that are the communication channels are active, monitored, well-staffed, and that the reaction is appropriate and human. All right, I want to have you on my email newsletter list because I talk about these kind of things a lot, and it's kind of my way to stay in touch with you. So let me blend in that address so you can sign up for it if you wish. So there we go. It is not a salesy email, okay? It is about once a week. Sometimes every other week, I will write about what's going on in Shanks, my company. I will talk a little bit about our achievements, but I will also share kind of nuggets of wisdom of what I do and what you can do to improve my business and your business. That's all, and it gives me great joy to have you on that list. So let me see if I have received any questions or comments here. And then we'll get ready for my morning meeting with my team that Andrea, my partner and COO of Shanks, is leading every morning. Yes, every morning we have a so-called, it's inspired by stand-up meetings out of the agile world, right? I hear that other companies have those on a weekly basis, but we have them every day for about an hour, and it's great because you're all on the same page about what's going on. There's, as I said earlier, an immediate feedback loop between what our clients demand and ask, and we are just always all on the same page on what's going on, because that's the way how business should be, right? Okay, again, sign up for the newsletter. That would make me very happy. And I'll see you again very soon here on the internet. Make it a great day. Bye-bye for now.